And I think he looks fantastic. This character looks really cool. Obviously from Big Hero 6, guys. Fred is a frontline tank hero on the red team. Fred will only be available... Brilliant. This is what I like. I really like the sound of this one. Fred shoots a burst of flame at all enemies. It says all nearby enemies, but about 80% of the time that generally tends to hit everybody, dealing true damage initially, then true damage per second. Now, I like that all of the new characters seem to kind of be doing a lot more true damage. And again, if I remember correctly, true damage penetrates armor, I do believe. Again, I haven't really particularly leveled anybody up who has true damage, but I know a lot of you tell me about using Wasabi because of his true damage being absolutely ridiculous. We've got Smokescreen. Fred lets out a burst of smoke, removing any freeze effects from allies. That's fantastic. He is going to be a fantastic character to use against PvP freeze teams, which is quite cool. I think he's going to be the best counter for freeze teams. This grants Fred and adds stacks of hardy and blinds all enemies. Fantastic. We've got Sign Off. Fred lifts up his sign, counters the basic attack and deals normal damage to the closest enemy after he counters. So basically it bounces the move back and he gains reality armor. So what's nice is that he'll deflect a basic attack, gain reality and armor, and then deal damage to an opponent. So that's very, very good. Then we've got Sign on Fire. Once per wave, when Fred reaches 8% of his max HP, he lights his sign on fire and removes any freeze effects from himself for the rest of the wave. Again, making him unfreezable, which would render a lot of the freeze characters useless. Fred cannot be frozen and heals for 1% of all true damage dealt by... Yeah, that's going to be ridiculous. That is going to be ridiculous. You can see that they've built this character to actually be on the Big Hero 6 team, because Wasabi does true damage, Go-Go does true damage, so having him on the team as well is really going to add to that. Then we've got Fred Time. This is Red skill. The initial damage of Fire Breathing Lizard, his main skill, is increased. Once per wave, when Fred reaches % of his max HP, he cleanses himself and gains energy. So if he cleanses himself, so that's all debuffs gone, he can't be frozen, he gains energy. When Fred uses Sign on Fire, he also removes all freeze effect from his allies. That's ridiculous. Fred's allies cannot be... Oh my god, I love this character, because I hate it when people use freeze teams. He seems like he would be a fantastic character to have in your arsenal, guys.